Evil can take many forms, especially among police officers. However, these dirty cops would soon come to regret pushing their luck with their superiors. Like this first officer, who thought he could bully a public citizen, only to be held accountable by his own peers.
That's a no.
Yes, you're being detained.
I'm being detained. This is an illegal detainment.
There's nothing more satisfying than watching an evil officer's ego crumble. Today, we're diving into cases where evil cops were put in their place by higher authorities. Be sure to stick around until the end, because the final case features an officer who actually sided with Karen.
Don't touch my phone.
Turn it off.
Don't have a body camera on too. Don't touch my phone.
First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes visited the U.S. Air Force Base in West Hampton, New York, taking pictures of the public area when a police officer approached him.
That's Air Force Base. Francis S. Gabreski. Hey, sir, how you doing? I was talking to the other guy. I wanted to know if I could get a picture of the helicopter over there.
No photographs.
Is that a law?
Huh?
Is that a law?
No photographs allowed.
Is that a law though? I'm in public, right? Yeah, but I don't want to go inside. I want to see if I could take it from the outside.
The officials in the building clearly misunderstood public photography laws, so they called a Suffolk County Sheriff's deputy who was much more friendly and open to conversation.
Nothing much. No. I was just over there, saw the helicopter, and I wanted to take a picture of the helicopter, and I went up to the guard booth first to ask them if I could take a picture of it. They said no photos or videos allowed. I see the signs, but I'm on public property.
Yeah, no, he didn't know if you were trying to go in and out just because it's the air guard.
But I understand that. But what I'm saying is I'm on public property, right?
Yes, you are.
So I was trying to be courteous by asking them because I don't want to get. I saw the signs, no photos.
Fair enough.
But it's not a law, right?
Well, if you were to go inside past that gate.
If I were to go past, I would never do that.
You're on public property right now.
Never do that.
You are. You're on
so I can grab a picture of that?
The young deputy displayed remarkable calmness, the kind of demeanor you expect from law enforcement when interacting with the public. However, shortly after, another deputy arrived, and things quickly took a turn for the worse.
That's all.
No problem.
All right, so I'm
doing like a documentary or something?
Yeah. I want to get a picture. I've never been over here, so I wanted to get I got a picture of the sign, and then I wanted to get all from public. I know, you know what I mean? I don't want to.
Listen,
I don't want to break the law, man.
I get it. No, I get it. What's going on?
What's your name, badge number, sir?
Helicopter.
You just wanted to take a picture of the helicopter?
The helicopter.
Yeah.
I guess.
Suddenly, a senior deputy arrived on the scene and immediately escalated the situation.
So can I just go grab my picture then and be out of here?
Just hang tight. We're just gonna get our supervisor here just to verify everything. And again, you don't want to give us your IDs.
No, I don't.
Again, just playing devil's advocate.
No, I get it. I mean,
no,
I understand. I'm telling you face to face, man to man, that I have no ill harm. That's all. You guys, the sheriffs?
County sheriff.
Over here? This is your guys'
The entire county of Suffolk is our jurisdiction.
Good to know.
Yep.
That's cool. Hey, what's up? How you doing, sir? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number, sir?
Picture of the chopper. And he came, for what he's saying, he was coming closer to
I didn't take a picture of the chopper yet, but I'm going to.
Go and take pictures of something, that's when they call.
Hey, sir, what's your name and badge number? You're being very unprofessional, sir. Very unprofessional. Sir, thank you for your service.
The deputy showed no respect for the auditor, continuing to act arrogantly. But it didn't stop there. He did something even worse.
Stop! Stay away from here. Stay over there.
Is that a lawful? Is that a?
Walk towards us or stay over there.
Is that a lawful order, sir?
Yes, it's a lawful order. Until we complete our investigation, you are to listen to what we're saying.
What crime am I being suspected of committing, sir? Sir.
Preliminary investigation.
What crime am I being suspected of committing?
I can't talk over you. I will answer your questions.
I'm asking you a question. Am I being detained?
You're still talking over me.
Am I being detained?
Can you stop talking?
I'm asking you a question, sir. Am I being detained? So I guess that's a no.
Yes, you're being detained.
I'm being detained. This is an illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock. Illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock. What was your name again?
Deputy Halfester. You're not being
Halfester.
detained for the record. You're just being interviewed right now.
No, he just...
Because there was a 911
Who?
call up.
Can you tell me if he's a supervisor?
Well, we're talking to me right now. It doesn't matter if he's a supervisor or not. Well, we're getting the supervisor. We were called with a 911 call because all this,
I understand
this
that.
is all we got.
So what crime? Okay.
There was a suspicious person. That's all we got. A suspicious person in front of the Breslin Guard before
Okay.
the military installation. So, because of what I just told you before, what happened at the Capitol building,
Yeah.
the federal,
I can understand that.
On 9 alert,
I can
we get
understand
called
that.
because this is county jurisdiction, and now we're here. So we're just trying to figure out what's going on.
No.
This highlights that while good officers do exist within the force, they're often overshadowed by tyrants like these.
You're very unprofessional,
Do you have any
sir.
identification on you?
What is your name, sir?
Do you have an identification on you?
I'm asking you for your name, sir.
I cannot talk to you until you provide the identification to me.
You told me I was detained. Am I detained?
You do not have identification.
He told me I wasn't
You're gonna have to be ID'd.
No,
You can't walk
that's
out
not
without
true.
being ID'd, so.
Don't. You're gonna ruin your career for nothing. For nothing, really. It's a
I'm
first.
on video all day long.
Let me
Doesn't matter. Don't
listen.
worry about it.
Listen.
What are you
Just
doing
listen.
here?
Just listen to me.
What are you
Okay,
doing
I'm gonna explain it to you. Ready?
What are you doing here?
I'm doing a
What are you
First
doing here?
Amendment. These men right here, they swore.
What's your name?
They swore an oath
What's your name?
to the Constitution,
name?
to the First
What is your
Amendment.
name?
I'm doing a First Amendment protected activity,
What is your
and
name?
you swore that same
Great,
oath.
So am I.
Exactly.
You have a legal obligation to answer
No,
the
I
question.
do
What is
not.
your name?
No, I do not. Fifth
What
Amendment,
is
sir.
it? It's a common law
Don't you love
stop.
it?
Listen.
No, it's not. You could do whatever you want to do, but I mean, at the end of the day,
you're not telling us your name.
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
You have.
I'm doing a First Amendment protected activity, sir. I'm on public.
right,
I'm on public property.
The deputy tried to intimidate Sean, but he had no idea he was up against one of the most experienced auditors, someone who wouldn't back down from unlawful commands.
Understand that you may have a law degree that's even better. That's even great.
No,
Then you would
I just know the law. Maybe you don't learn it.
Use identification.
Maybe you don't learn it.
Listen, we're going to arrest you if you can't produce identification because I cannot let you walk away from me.
You'll be
after
making a very
committing
big-
a suspicious act of videotaping military installation.
What is the crime?
And you have no legitimate reason to be here.
What is? I don't need a legitimate reason to be in public places. You need to learn the law,
right now,
sir.
the crime is obstructing governmental administration.
No,
It's a misdemeanor.
you're gonna get fired.
If you cannot
Do it.
provide,
You're gonna get fired, sir.
It doesn't matter. Whether
It
I
doesn't
get fired
matter?
has nothing to do with you giving me identification.
Okay.
Your obligation, your legal
No.
obligation is to
Your obligation is to uphold the Constitution, sir. So you told me I wasn't detained, sir, because I want to get out of here.
You're being stopped. You're not detained right now.
So I can walk away.
No, not right now. We got a question.
But that means if I'm not free to go, that means I'm being detained. Is being committed or is about to be committed?
Yeah.
You don't have any one of those things, sir.
It's true, but I haven't searched you yet. You haven't given me
can't.
information. I don't know.
I know, but
So right now,
you
we're
can't.
I don't know if you
I know.
are thinking
You
about
can't
committing
detain.
crime.
You can't
I
detain a
don't know
citizen.
that.
You can't detain a
It's
citizen. You're detaining.
We're at a level 2 level and the DeBoer levels right now.
If I'm not free to go, I'm
I can
detained.
ask for your information.
I'm detained. You can ask me whatever you want, but I don't want to be detained.
Like I said, fair enough.
I was trying to be very respectful, man. Really.
Wait for the supervisor. Pick it up.
Sean was illegally detained while the deputies conducted their investigation. Realizing he was dealing with incompetent officers, he requested a supervisor.
I understand that you have a complainant, but that doesn't mean anything. What's suspicious? Suspicious isn't a crime. Yeah, I can look at you and call the police and say, "Hey, this guy's suspicious."
Sure.
What does that
The police
mean?
officer will come out and
What does
stop.
that mean? So are you a supervisor?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Can you explain to me why I'm being
I'm just gonna
detained?
ask you one question. Are you done with your helicopter videotaping?
I want to go take a picture of the helicopter right now. I didn't take it yet. I asked first. Even though I don't need to, I asked first. And I want his name and badge number before I leave here.
Okay, well I don't know his badge
So
number.
is the Suffolk
You
County...
can ask him.
All right, I want to get a supervisor to speak to then.
Would you like to ask me?
I would like to speak to a Suffolk County Sheriff Supervisor, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm ready for all this COVID stuff to be done with, man. I don't even like wearing these restriction faces.
Very unprofessional.
It's baffling how these deputies wasted taxpayer dollars and valuable time on an issue like this. Sean committed no crime. He was simply exercising his constitutional right to photograph a public space.
It's cops like these that shouldn't have guns or badges. Cops like him. Illegally detaining me. This guy has been very cordial and respectful. I mean, the only thing I can say about him is that thin blue line, right?
And all right, that's all right. This is yes, no.
You're gonna get a complaint, sir.
Add to the list.
You're gonna get a complaint. Add to the list, huh? I'm sure you've had a lot.
There's a supervisor responding.
Oh, he's en route. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Can I ask you a question? What's your name and badge number?
Sure. My badge number is 499.
499.
Yeah.
And your name?
My name is Deputy McCrave.
Deputy McCrave.
Yeah.
Thank you. 499. Deputy McCrave, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
This officer, this deputy, said I was being detained, and then this deputy said I wasn't free to leave. So
You'll be free to leave in just a second.
So I was being detained, right?
Actually, I was coming out to talk to you to see if you were done with your stuff, and to see if you.
What's your name?
Just to tell you.
You don't even have a badge on, do you?
Ask for the captain. We come loose. 339 is my shield number. KORTE is my last name. You are free to go, sir. If you want to wait for a supervisor, that's on you.
Okay, great.
Okay,
This deputy had clearly never been held accountable for his actions, as he showed no fear whatsoever. From start to finish, he remained hostile, clearly on a dangerous power trip. Now free to go, Sean chose to wait for a supervisor to address the situation.
This dude's a clown.
Or should I?
Is the supervisor en route?
The supervisor is en route. Are you still waiting to see the supervisor?
Yeah, if he's. I want to speak to him. I want to speak to him. Yeah,
Okay,
I want to speak to
you were
him.
just walking away. So
No. I was getting video of this guy.
I
want to make sure I know.
So the supervisor, if you want.
No. I want to speak to a supervisor.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I go when I watch him.
Hey,
I offered to watch him while he did.
learn the law. Learn the law. All right, thanks. Hey, how you doing, sir?
What's going on?
Are you supervisor?
I am, yes, sir.
What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Tedesco, S104. How can I help you?
I just wanted to talk to you because I was out here on a public easement.
Yes, sir.
Filming,
Okay.
doing a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay.
And this officer came up to me and he was very cordial with me, and he understood my rights and everything was okay. The only thing I didn't like is that he backed up the other guy, his name was Court. I don't know. He said
Okay.
he spelled his name out to me.
Okay. Okay.
That they both said he didn't say anything, but these two guys, they said I'm free to leave. I mean, I'm not free to leave,
Okay.
and I would like to make a complaint.
Okay. Well, at that moment, right then and there, they were responding to a 911 call. All right, and so they were in the middle of an investigation. Okay.
But in order to detain somebody, so you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is being committed, or is going to be committed.
However, they were in the middle of an investigation. That's what they were trying to figure out.
They can't detain free citizens in an investigation.
They were doing an investigation. Absolutely.
So Sergeant, you're saying while they're doing an investigation, I just want to make this clear. While they're doing an investigation, they can detain a non-law-breaking citizen.
Well, they didn't know
on a public place.
At that point, they didn't know if you were breaking the law
That's not how the law
or not
works,
breaking
sir.
the law.
Yeah, but that's not how the law works. I would like to file a complaint.
Well, I'll take care of that. I'll speak to the deputy, and I'll take care of that.
Sean soon realized he wouldn't receive fair treatment, but he still insisted on filing a complaint.
Okay, so you don't want to give any identifying information
No, sir.
to us right now?
No,
Okay,
sir.
so what else can I do for you today?
Take the complaint down. Do you do the complaint, sir? You're a
I
supervisor,
will
right?
write up a complaint, yes, but I have
Okay.
nothing to go by. I don't know who you are. I don't know. I don't have any way to reach you.
No.
Anybody to
I'll
corroborate
give you my phone number. I have video to corroborate it if you'd like to see it.
I don't really need that. I'm going off your word.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd like to make a complaint, I'll take that complaint.
No, but what I'm saying is that I can show you video where I was being illegally detained, sir.
Sir, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish right now. If you'd like to give us information, I will write your information down. I will give you my phone number. I will submit a formal complaint, and we can go from there.
I'll give you my phone number. You can reach me there and follow up with me.
Gentlemen, please take down
illegal detainment. No, it's I want to make sure that I'm putting in I was illegally detained by Officer. Do you know his name, sir?
Cordy, K-O-R-T-E, I believe.
Officer Cordy.
And you don't want to provide any name or information?
No, sir. I'll just provide a phone number so I'll reach out to you guys. You guys, how do I get a hold of you guys?
I will give you the phone number for internal affairs.
Sure.
Give me 1 minute.
It's guys like that don't deserve badges. Ticking time bomb.
That's your opinion.
He told me himself. He'll add the complaint. He'll add the complaint to his list. He told me himself. What an idiot.
Even after all this, Sean wasn't given a complaint form.
Yeah, is the sergeant? Yeah, who's taking my complaint? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna follow up with internal affairs.
Did he give you the number?
Yeah, give me the number.
Okay, that's
it.
You said
So
you would reach out.
does he know?
We don't have any information from you, so basically it's up to you to reach out to them. If you'd like. That's about it.
There's no complaint form or anything like that.
Complaint form?
Yeah, complaint form.
I don't have a complaint form. Did you ask the supervisor about that?
I'll ask him. No problem. Hey, sir, you got a complaint?
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Yeah, do you have a complaint form? Do you
I
guys
do not
have
have a
form?
complaint form on me right now. No.
You don't. Okay, so do you know what sheriff's office would I go to get a sheriff's?
Okay, so I gave you a phone number already.
Yeah, no, I
so
want the
you're more than
form.
welcome to call that number and follow up with them. Okay, they're the ones that handle the complaints for the sheriff's.
And one more time, your deputy's name was who? What was his name?
Cordy. Deputy Cordy.
Deputy Cordy.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, sir.
All right, have a safe day.
You too.
After filing the complaint, Sean was free to go and left the area. The deputy clearly escalated the situation, and it's a shame he won't be held accountable for his actions. This officer was immediately corrected, but this next tyrant took things up a notch and was later owned.
Do not have the right to film in this
I
building.
do. This is a public building.
$5,000 and
This is-
you a permit?
In December 2021, First Amendment Auditor Sean Paul Reyes carried out an audit of the Orangetown Town Hall, including its police department. While filming inside the town hall, an employee confronted him and questioned his actions.
Sir, what are you doing?
Excuse me?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over there because I don't want to yell back and forth with you.
I just want to know what you're filming.
Yeah, no, I'm just filming the town hall here.
Before this.
Oh, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
May I get your name so I know who I spoke with?
Liz.
Liz? Thanks, Liz.
The employee understood Sean's reason for filming and didn't press the issue. Sean continued his audit without trouble until he encountered a public servant from the town supervisor's office who quickly escalated the situation.
Hi, are you filming?
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Good, how are you? Are you filming?
Who are you first?
Who are you first?
No. Who are you?
I'm sorry, you're in my building. Who are you?
I'm in your building.
This is the town of Orangetown's building?
This is yours?
This is the town of Orangetown's building. I work here.
Oh, okay. This is not your building. You don't own it, right?
I'm sorry, are you filming here?
You don't own the building. The people own the building, ma'am. This is a public building.
And
Respectfully.
do you have a permit to film here?
Do I have a permit?
Yeah.
I do not have a permit, no.
Okay, so in order to film in this building, you need a permit.
That's not true. That's not true.
Oh,
Who are
really?
you? Yeah, really. Who are you? So I know who I spoke with?
I want to know how come you think you don't need a permit?
Is your name on your shirt? I can't really see. You work for the
Please
supervisor's
shut that down
office?
because you're not allowed to film here without a permit.
The woman, refusing to identify herself, rudely demanded Sean stop filming, unaware he had every right to record in a public space. During the argument, Officer Caleb from the Orangetown Police Department arrived and immediately sided with the Karen.
Ma'am, why are you
How you
becoming
doing,
so
sir? How
hostile?
can I help you?
How you doing, sir?
Officer Caleb, Orangetown Police Department.
How you doing?
What's going on today?
Nothing, just filming.
Okay.
Doesn't have a permit.
I don't need a permit.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
I'd like that shut off
This
so
is-
I don't want
Exits
anything
this
on
way.
it.
You can turn it off, or I can take it from you.
Don't touch me.
You
Are
leave.
you ordering me to leave?
I'm ordering you to leave.
But I
you-
want that
okay.
filming, whatever's on his
Turn it
phone
off.
shut off.
I'm walking out.
Turn it off.
This is not against the law. This is a constitutionally protected activity.
Turn it
I'm
off.
trying to. You're trying.
Turn off the phone.
I am trying to walk past you to
Turn off
leave.
the phone.
I want to make it clear. I'm trying to walk past you to leave because you're going to need some complaints.
Turn off the
Don't
phone.
touch my phone.
Turn it off.
Don't I have a body camera on too. Don't touch my phone.
Turn
What are
it
you
off.
guys doing? This is
You're-
against the law.
Give me your license.
This is against the law.
License.
This is against the law,
On
sir.
your ID.
This is what crime have I committed?
I can ask you for your ID. You're
And
in a government facility.
you can ask me for
Where's
my
your
ID and I can decline.
Where's your ID?
I'm going to decline to give you my ID. It's my right.
Oh, you are? You
It's
can't
my
be in a
right.
government facility.
Do you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
You don't have a permit to
You
film
are-
in this
That's
building.
not a crime.
Officer Calaf quickly resorted to intimidation, even using force against the auditor. Sean was unlawfully forced out of the area, all while protesting for his rights. Shockingly, neither officer seemed to understand the Constitution and continued to forcefully push him away.
This is a public building. Go get your supervisor, please. I'm asking for your supervisor.
I'm gonna wait right here.
I'm sure your policy states that if I ask for your supervisor, you have to get me one. So can you get me a supervisor? Because you're gonna make a big mistake here.
What's my mistake?
Your mistake is you're violating my rights.
I'm not violating your
And
rights.
I'm gonna
You're
hold
in
you
a-
accountable.
You are in a government building.
You just grab, that doesn't matter. This is a public
You're not allowed
building.
to film.
Yes, I am. This is a public building. I'm a journalist. I have freedom of
Like I
press.
said,
You want our supervisor?
Yes, I want your
Come
supervisor.
down to the police department side, and we'll bring our supervisor.
Great. Tell him not to touch me. Don't touch me again. You touched my camera.
You need to turn it off.
No, I don't.
You need a permit to film in this.
No, I do not.
Yes, you
do.
do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Is that a law?
No, it's town ordinance.
It's not a law.
It's a town
Town
code.
ordinance.
It's not a law. Where's the
You don't want me to
code?
go get the town attorney?
Calaf clearly had no understanding that ordinances don't supersede the Constitution. It's shocking to witness an officer disregarding the Constitution, all while being difficult alongside the woman. Fortunately, another officer arrived and escorted Sean to the police department, where he was able to speak with the supervisor.
Go get him. I'm sure he'll educate you, ma'am. If he's good at what his job, I'm sure he'll
Are you trying
educate
to
you.
insult me?
No, I'm
You
not
just
trying
said
to
I need
insult
be
you.
educated.
Yeah, because you obviously don't know freedom of press.
I issue the permits in this building and the town of Orangetown.
You
for
obviously don't
filming,
understand
and
I have a right to freedom of press, ma'am.
You do not have the right to film in this
I
building.
do. This is a public building.
Did you pay $5,000 and
This
did I
is
issue a permit?
you're talking about for commercial film. Again, you need education. Go get the town attorney, please. You're talking about commercial filming, ma'am.
I'm not going to have you dismiss me like I'm some peon. Okay?
Ma'am, you've been treating me bad. You've grabbed my camera.
You're
Please get me a
walking
supervisor, sir.
So come with me to this side, and we'll get the supervisor.
Please get me a
This is the
supervisor.
town hall side. Come with me to the police department side. We'll get the supervisor.
Don't touch me ever again. Please excuse me. Get out of my way. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Sorry about that.
Come on.
No, I don't trust this guy behind me. He's a loose
Have him walk
cannon.
in front of us then. I'll
Loose
walk with
cannon.
you. He can walk in front.
Loose cannon.
Come
Uneducated.
on.
The officer intervened and took Sean aside before he went on to rant against Officer Calaf and the public servant who was bullying him.
What are you in training, man? Like, I don't understand. What's wrong with
Why is he
you?
in training? Where did he give us the indication he's in
Because
training?
he doesn't understand that I have the right to film, number one. Number two, he puts his hands on my equipment, which he cannot do.
But you don't have the right to film inside for no legitimate reason, which is what he was trying to explain to you.
No,
That's
no,
what we're
no.
trying to figure out.
First of
what
all,
you're
no one
filming
before.
for, like,
Exactly. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I'm working on a story at City Hall. I have to go see the town clerk
Right.
to do a Freedom of Information Act request.
But you don't do that at the town clerk, though. That goes to the records department. The Freedom
No,
of Information.
I'm not talking about for the police department.
Slides come in, so.
I'm not talking about for the police department, sir. I'm talking about for the town. I mean, it's public, but I mean, I'm not trying to. It is. I don't want to put anybody that doesn't. Wow, that's insane.
Sergeant will email you your response, okay?
How long this will take?
We have 5 business days to contact you.
You guys have no right to try and grab my phone. You have no right. I have the right to
Well, I
record.
wasn't there, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, well,
I don't
that's
wanna- you know what I mean?
it's on body
I don't
camera.
want to speak on that because I
It's on
wasn't there.
body camera,
Right.
and it's on this camera.
Right.
You tried to grab my phone, not you. When I say you, I meant
Okay.
the police.
Right.
Shortly after, the officer called for a supervisor with whom Sean wanted to talk and filed a complaint against Officer Calaf.
Oh, wait, no problem. And then after I'm done talking to him, I'll conduct whatever business I have left, and then we'll be good.
Sounds good.
All right.
If that other female comes back, I would just come get me. And
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore her. I'm just gonna ignore her. Yeah, I don't want to deal with her, honestly. All right.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, my name is Mike Boyce. I'm a sergeant here in Orangetown PD.
What was your last name, sir?
Boyce, B-O-Y-S-A.
Boyza.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You requested to speak with the supervisor?
Correct, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Officer Caliph,
Okay.
completely unhinged and out of control.
Okay.
Completely.
All right.
Attempted to take my phone from me. Like, when I say attempted, grabbed my phone and I had to wrestle it out of his hands.
Okay.
Ordered me to leave a public building while I'm conducting lawful business.
Okay.
And just completely unprofessional and unaware of the freedom of press that we have in this country. I told him, no de-escalation technique whatsoever to try and figure out who I was, what I was doing here. Just allowed an employee from the supervisor's office to put a battery in his back. And like I said, immediately, I'm ordering you to leave this building right now. Didn't even ask who I was, what I was doing. No type of, prerequisite questions as to figure out what my purpose is. This is our building. This is the town building. You need a permit to film. Again, all things that a police officer, I don't know if he's new. I don't know, if he's been here for 20 years. I don't know. But the point is that a police officer should know. They should be properly trained not to put your hands on law-abiding citizens.
The supervisor calmly listened to the entire incident, and it was clear he understood the law much better than his junior officer. After hearing the whole ordeal, he was ready to file a complaint against Officer Calaf.
Wall Street here.
Okay.
Civilian complaint against the police employee. So I'm going to give you a pen here. Do you have a pen on you or no?
No. You know what? I'm going to fill this out. Can you give me your email or internal affairs email, and I can email it over? And I'll definitely follow back up on it.
Would you be able to bring this original back here? Could you fill it out and bring it back to the police station?
Sure. Yeah, that's not a problem. Will you notarize it and then give it back to me? Give me a copy so I have you know what I mean? Like I have a signed copy that you received it.
I'll look into that, whether or not I can give you an actual copy of it. But what's going to happen is you'll fill it out when you come back here. I'll sign the bottom, confirming it. Okay, but we want to keep the original.
Sean got a complaint form for Calaf, but he was still not done. He went over to the town hall building to get information about the Tyrant lady, as he was not ready to let her go so easily.
Regarding, I don't know her name. She didn't give it to me, but a woman came out and was very rude. I would go as far as say unhinged. Yelling at me. Had a police officer try and take my camera from me. I have freedom of press. And no one even asked me what I was doing first. They just said, you can't film in here without a permit. Do you have $5,000? Just escalated the situation. I'm an independent journalist, exercising my freedom of press right. I don't need a permit, which I tried to explain to her. But again, her behavior and the way she conducted herself was completely out of line. So as a member of the public, I wanted to speak to somebody. And
did you talk to the police?
Well, she doesn't work for the police, so there was a police officer who I'm going to file a complaint against too. Hi.
I just been advised that the police are handling it, so.
So the police are going to handle the complaint against somebody who.
So that's all I could say. So have a good day. The police are going to handle it.
Okay. Well, the people will handle it. Well, you see, no accountability here, no transparency, none whatsoever.
Sean then went over to file an FOIA request, and this time, the town clerk seemed to have a problem with the camera. Why are public officials so afraid of being recorded?
Excuse me?
Are you filming me? Please don't do that.
Sir, I'm just
permission to do it.
Okay. I'm just trying to conduct business. That's all I'm trying to do.
Understand.
That's it.
Conduct it when that's closed.
So because I'm filming, you won't help me?
I'm telling you, I didn't give you permission to film it, so please turn it off.
Sir, you work for the public. I don't need your permission. I'm just here gathering content for a story. There's nothing nefarious going on here. I just want to conduct my business, be on my way. There's cameras all over the place. I didn't give you permission to film me.
That's for the safety.
So, okay, so this is for my safety.
What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Exactly. The argument goes both ways.
I'll see if the form prints out. Normally it's done online. If not, you can there's not a form.
It doesn't, yeah, it's a law, so I could just put on a blank piece. You want to hand me a blank piece of paper? I'll take care of it that way. It's not a big deal.
It's absolutely satisfying to see those who believe themselves to be above the law get shot down. However, that's nothing compared to what happened to these next officers.
You understand that, right? As a police officer, you understand that, right?
I called you guys.
Officers often forget their place and begin illegal shenanigans, putting their duties to the side. However, for such situations, there are always cops of a higher rank to put them in their place. Just like this last cop who thought her position as police chief would acquit her of all wrongdoing.
Get out of the house, please. Unless y'all got a warrant or something, you need to go.
Hold on, we just arrested somebody here.
On July 6th, the weekend of the 4th of July, a family was celebrating using fireworks late at night when this military veteran, Eater, decided to do the most irresponsible thing ever regarding a matter that could have been handled with a simple conversation.
So what seems to be going on, man? Everybody around here is fireworks. The guy right here
Right back there, right here.
He came over here raising hell cussing. He's a military vet. He hates fireworks. It brings back old memories.
Okay.
He's got an AR on him.
He pointed at us.
And he scrunched down and aimed it at us, and we all took off running.
Okay, so he was. Did he come up to the?
He came all the way up to the fence
and started cussing at us, telling us. And then he pointed the AR.
Yes.
Yeah, pointed at us. So me and him, we took off.
Like crazy while we were doing the fireworks.
He got the flashlight on it.
Out at his property.
Yeah, he was sitting. You look at that tree back there towards the building. He was standing about over there shooting AR towards that field.
I've got all my neighbors out.
This wasn't the right way to disrupt the celebration. Eater could have handled this peacefully, but he chose otherwise.
Every year, all the neighbors watch.
Y'all's neighbors.
I got you.
And then, God dang, this freaking radio's in my ear. And then, it's crazy that someone start problems on 4th of July. I mean, you know, it is. I mean, and with the military vet,
But at the same time, you're over there shooting guns that are 10 times louder than our fireworks.
Exactly. I mean, because it was really quiet. It wasn't really loud at all. And he definitely has a flashlight because I seen him pointing it towards the back.
I seen him down when the firework went up, and he was down like that. And I had to get all the kids inside. This is a birthday party too.
The situation could have been approached a lot more civilly. Like, hey guys, look, I am a veteran.
Right, exactly.
It is kind of, you know, messing with my PTSD. Can you guys either tone it down, or is there something you guys can do? I understand it. Exactly. I mean, you know, a little more civilly instead of pointing a gun at somebody with kids in the household.
The officer's stance is spot on. Putting kids and a vulnerable family in danger over such a trivial matter is inexcusable.
You're Mr. Editor?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you work for who?
Miami Township.
Miami Township.
Can I get a trouble screen respond?
No, so I called Dakota. Okay,
who's Dakota?
Okay, Dakota Cops.
Okay.
Yep. Cop. Yep. So I called him, like, hey, they're blowing this, it's all coming over the field. I've just been watching lately, like, where the fields have been catching on fire because of fireworks or whatever. So I went over and asked him.
Howdy. You want to tell him, Sword? I'll fill him in. Yeah. All right, so you can go ahead with me, man. So what's going on?
So I was just like, you know, hey, you're shooting a bunch of fireworks over in the field. Let's back it down a little bit. And they're like, well, screw you.
He's just started telling his story, and both accounts are already conflicting. Something sinister is definitely going on, and this man is clearly lying.
Yeah. Like, okay, well, when you're shooting in a ditch pointed this way, they're going to go this way.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, well, who cares? Screw you. So I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, I'll call the cops. They're like, call the cops. Okay. And I walked away. That was it.
Okay, they're claiming, from our understanding, they're claiming that you had the rifle, came over there in an aggressive manner, you know, hey, you guys need to knock the fireworks, I have PTSD, I'm a veteran, etc., etc. And then they said they were claiming that you took the firearm from your back and then kneeled down in the ground, kneeled down and then pointed the firearm in their direction.
That never happened.
And they're claiming that you pointed the firearm in their direction.
Nope, never happened, never even came around.
While he denies it, here's the twist. Multiple witnesses are ready to testify that he brandished his rifle. He's only one man. It's obvious who's lying and who isn't.
Okay.
It was an AR with an empty chamber.
Okay.
I just threw it on my back because I couldn't really throw a pistol on my shorts.
Okay, yeah.
That's it.
And is your firearm... But you, like I said, you did have a firearm on you. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it was a tight sling to the back. It wasn't even like a patrol sling. It was a sling on my. It was actually on my back.
Okay.
It wasn't like up here. It was on the back sling.
All right. Yeah, like I said, they're claiming that, you know, they have 3-4 witnesses saying that you took the gun off your back and then you pointed the gun in their direction.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So, how long have they been firing them off?
Probably a couple hours.
Couple hours?
Yes.
Okay. At what time?
Yeah, because actually when I was talking to Dakota, like he could hear him.
Hours for tolerance for fireworks and he suddenly snaps? Seems like Eater enjoys stirring up trouble without reason.
I was like, hey, look, I don't care if you shoot them off, do whatever, but can you shoot them that way? Because, I mean, this way, the fields get dry, they catch on fire. I mean, I've seen that recently.
What time did you go over there? How long ago?
About a half hour.
Half hour ago?
Yes, sir. So, like I said, that was all I asked them was they had them out all front on the road. I'm like, hey,
can you point them that way? They're like, no, the wind guides decide where they go, not us. I'm like, well, if you point them this way, the wind guides are going to let them go this way.
Okay.
So
why did you decide to take your firearm over there?
Well, I always take a gun somewhere. I mean, I just didn't have. I'm wearing.
He's repeating his version of the story again, but the pieces just don't fit together.
I didn't have anything to put it, so it was a tight sling on the back. It wasn't a tactical sling out front. It was like on my back.
Okay. But why did you feel the need to take a firearm over there?
Various whatever.
Okay.
So I just wasn't going to go over and talk to them unarmed.
Have you ever had contact with them before?
No, sir. Not at all.
Never before, ever?
No, sir. Not at all.
Okay. But you still felt the need to take a firearm
slung on my back.
Right.
Not even chambered.
Right, okay. That's fine and dandy. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Probably 4 or 5.
Because I can smell it on you.
Well, I know. It's a holiday.
Right, which is perfectly fine.
And I don't have a firearm on me.
As a police officer, you understand it's called weapons under intox.
Weapons while...
Yeah, weapons while intoxicated, yes.
He looks intoxicated, and he sure does act like he is, too.
I just wanted to sleep, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, I just wanted to go to bed.
Okay, but you understand that you're kind of putting us in a position. I don't want to do this to a fellow law enforcement officer. You're tying our hands. You understand that, right? As a police officer, you understand that, right?
I called you guys.
I understand you did. Actually, no, they are the ones that called, is it not?
They were the ones that called.
Yeah.
I called the code.
Okay.
I understand. I don't understand your phone numbers. I apologize.
Okay, but what I'm getting at is, you know, as a police officer, you know full well you cannot be intoxicated while having
intoxicated.
So he can't remember who made the call, yet insists he wasn't intoxicated. If that's true, something far stronger than alcohol must be at play.
I give you that. But I also have Stand the Ground, Stand Your Castle, Castle Doctrine, whatever.
The roadway is not Stand Your Castle, Stand Your Ground. That's public property.
I'm sorry.
You can't do that.
So I'm just sorry. I've lost some friends, man. I've lost friends.
I understand. I was in the military too. I get that.
I've lost friends, and it's hard. It's just, you know, the more it goes on, the more you hear the bang, bang, bang. It's like you watch your friends go.
Okay, but you understand just as well as I do that you can't do what you did.
But I didn't.
Right?
I didn't go over there and threaten anybody. I didn't. It was slung on my
I'm getting
back.
conflicting stories then.
He's pulling the military veteran card, but that excuse won't fly in this situation. There's no escaping the law.
Put yourself in our shoes.
I get it. And like I said, I get it. But like I said, it is conflicting stories. Do they have videos of me doing any of this?
You even admitted to me that you walked over there while you've been...
on my back.
Just let me speak. While you've been drinking with a rifle on your back, going over there towards their property, confronting them.
We're okay.
But I don't know who those people even were. Like, I've only ever seen adult people there. These were like younger kids. Whatever.
No, they weren't younger kids.
I'm sorry. The ones I saw they looked to be younger kids.
All right.
I mean, like 16, 18. I'm sorry.
Now he's altering his story, making his credibility even shakier.
Yeah. As I was walking away, like it still was slung on my back, and like they touched off something like close to the ground. And I just kind of looked around, and they're all like, "Oh!" And like it was still slung on my back. I mean, I didn't do anything.
What you gotta understand, you gotta understand from their standpoint, they're out there with fireworks, man. You know, you've got a rifle on your back, and then you make a quick turnaround with a rifle.
But it's still on my back. It's not up here.
But think about it, though. I mean, you know, if you're walking that way, if I see you in my yard, or if I see you out in the yard, I can't see out.
I'm out in the street. I'm not in the yard. I'm in the street.
Okay, so you're in the street, though, but I can't see you, though. That's the thing. I can't see further anything out there. They don't have a flashlight or anything.
This chamber's working.
Is he trying to get special treatment? This corrupt cop seems to know no limits.
Chambers?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Chambers is?
No, sir.
No, he's no longer working.
I'm just trying to understand, man. Like, because I can see it from their standpoint, you know, but
You can't see it from.
Unfortunately, no, I can't.
Okay.
Because, you know, they're shooting off fireworks, and I get it.
and it's going on for hours and hours and hours.
It is the 4th of July weekend.
But it's coming over into my field.
Okay.
That I own, my field.
And like, you know, and again, I understand everything about that, but I'm having a hard time understanding what was the reason for the rifle.
It was just, I don't know that.
How someone with severe PTSD managed to pass as fit for duty is baffling. It highlights the glaring flaws in the system.
And I can clearly, I mean, I don't know if you can. I can clearly hear kids over there, man.
Right. I don't know anybody.
No, and I get that.
It was strapped on my back.
Yeah.
I wasn't going over in patrol speed, like, you know, going up. It was strapped on my back.
Yeah.
Nothing, not around the chamber.
Yeah.
Strapped on my back.
And like Officer Meyer said, man, we're getting two conflicting stories. They're saying you pointed it at them, and they're saying that you went over there you went over there in an aggressive manner.
Well,
and here you are stating that you went over there asking politely to do whatever.
I pointed out to them. I'm like, hey, look, see your fireworks? All your fireworks here are all pointing over to my field.
Okay.
They're like, well, the wind guys decide where it goes. I'm like, well, the wind guys don't decide where it goes. If you have them pointed in a certain direction, they go in that direction.
Yeah.
I was like, you have all that field behind you, pointed that way. That was it. I mean, like I said, there was no aggression. There was no...
Peter is now facing 16 counts of aggravated menacing and 1 count of handling a weapon while intoxicated. This was not the first, but the second time that year that Eater was placed on paid administrative leave. He clearly had severe issues, but that doesn't justify what he did, and he'll pay severely for it. However, while this cop committed his horrible actions while off duty, this next officer did it all while wearing a badge in broad daylight.
Get out of the house, please. Unless y'all got a warrant or something, you need to go. Hold on, we just arrested somebody here.
On July 14th of 2022, Florida Police Chief Melanie Bevan led a police search to arrest a man by the name of Andre. However, her horrific actions towards Andre's helpful neighbors will leave you in shock.
To decide whether this guy is an absconder or not. Okay. A couple of people sitting up here when we got here, they said he was in the back. Okay. So he's got a girlfriend back there, Destiny. Okay. And the girl that was out here said that he's out here. He's in the back. They're always together. She said.
Not a VFO, but he has a history of resisting arrest. She says there's only one way in, one way out.
Oh, so he's inside in the back?
She says that, and I wanted you here.
Detached.
Just in case.
I got you.
Now he does have a history of prison and stuff. I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna take it seriously.
Of course.
Regardless, you know.
Yeah.
So.
The officers prepare to enter the house to look for Andre. Surely they won't start poking around where they don't belong, right? Maybe this time these officers will uphold the law instead of trying to break it.
Oh no, I don't think Andre's here.
Okay. Well, do you stay here as well?
I stay in this part. There's two separate houses.
Oh, okay. So you got like walls and everything in between.
No, it's completely separate. Like that's the efficiency of practice.
Does the gate open over here?
It did, dude. But I guess there's a lock on it now. I don't know, when they put that up a couple days ago, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
You own this house?
No, we stay in this part.
All right. Can we access through the house through there?
He's saying there's two different.
There's different places.
Yeah, I know.
Is it attached to this, or is it?
There's a one back there, and it's
No, this is one building. He's in that one building.
He's in the other building.
Yeah, he's in the back.
Gotcha.
If you want to catch him.
The woman is cooperative and accommodating to the police, but this was her biggest mistake ever.
Like, I know if he's trying to get out, I don't know, I just got here. If he figures that you're here, he's gonna go that way.
Okay.
He's gonna go. There's like fence. He's gonna.
That's
go
what I'm asking to do, because I know I already.
This way though, besides.
Okay, so he can't circle around and come back through here.
He can.
You can.
Is there only one
I'm telling you right now, you need an officer.
There's a
in the
front
back
and a
of
back
that
door.
house.
Let me see where the other officer is then. 132. Who was the backup en route?
I don't know how to get
That's the door 112. Are you close? It's gated the whole way. We'd have to circle the block, I guess. We're gonna go. The subject's gonna be in the back. We're gonna walk around to the rear, just in case he runs out the back. If you could come to the front. You're gonna go front, and I'll go around back.
The payback this woman will receive for her helpfulness will show you exactly why these so-called public servants are so hated by the same public that they claim to serve.
Does this go through? Does this go through? Okay, can I come around there? Okay. Now I'm looking for a way to check the back of this residence back here. Okay.
Did they go through here?
You come in.
Did they go through here though?
The cops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, go through here?
You guys can come in.
Hi, you can come back around that truck.
Hi. Right back right there.
Hey, Chief, how are you?
This might just be the woman's worst decision yet. By letting the officers into her home, her act of goodwill seems likely to blow up in her face. Never trust a cop.
Fixed renters in here, I think. Yeah, you got a couple different family units going on.
He's yelling.
Andre, let's go. Time's up.
These officers seem to be busy doing their job, but you'll soon realize these cops are interested in other shenanigans just the same.
They're talking. They're in there. It sounds like two people.
Ma'am, can you open the door, please? Thank you.
The facade they put up while doing their job disgusts me. They think this could make up for all their wrongdoings.
Hey, we're looking for Andre.
God damn, why y'all banging on my door like
Well, we're trying to find Andre.
Is Andre Wimberly here?
Alright. Is he in the back or?
Oh, I heard a guy talking. That's her sister's boyfriend.
Okay. Can we
Mind if I look?
come in and check for Andre?
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to be in this.
What time is it?
I gotta go. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
Yeah, just right out here. You can stand.
I'm not on here. I know.
Alright.
Yes, ma'am.
I know you.
I don't know you.
You got nothing else on you, right, bud? Okay. Mind if I just pat you down real quick? No weapons or anything like that, right? Okay. You got an ID on you?
Yes.
No? Okay. What's your name, man?
No, this is my sister.
This brutal search by the police is just a taste of what is to come.
Verified this residence. I have access to this house.
Y'all came in here and y'all being disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful. You're blocking our way right now.
I'm not blocking your way. I'm just trying to see what's going on.
Excuse me. Thank you.
I can have one.
All right.
1440.
What is it? Like a pantry?
Pantry.
Gotcha.
Where's that?
There he is.
Hey, Andre. Come on out.
Hey, Chad, let me talk to him.
Come on. Hold on one
Let
minute.
me talk to him, bro.
Now we'll...
No, don't touch me, bro. Leave me alone.
Listen.
You didn't even report to me.
I need you to calm down, okay?
Well, at least these cops have handled this situation well. I didn't even expect that much from them at this point.
Relax, relax, baby, relax, relax, baby.
Put your shoes on first, okay?
Relax, Destiny, relax.
Put your shoes on.
Relax, babe, come on. Relax, baby, relax.
There you go. Okay.
I don't care. You don't act like that. Come here. Okay. Yeah. Stop. No. Well, you're just making yourself dumb.
For 10 years.
You're praying, okay?
Relax, baby. Listen, hold on.
The officers apprehend Andre and escort him to their vehicles, ready to transport him back to the station. But just now, they'll decide to take a little break for extracurricular activities.
I need to give him my number. Okay, let's do that. Let's do something first.
Yeah, do something.
Breathe.
You can't do nothing about him going to jail. Just calm down.
Left my cell phone in the car. What time is it?
Any information down you want
Yeah.
to have.
Yeah.
That way y'all can get in contact with each other when you're in there. All right? Here, I got the pen. Destiny. It's Destiny? Stephanie? Destiny.
Write your number down. Okay. Is that your cell phone number?
If she calms down, if she calms down, we can talk about that. Okay?
Babe, calm down. Listen, calm down. They'll let you give me a hug. Just calm down.
Is this the number you want me to have?
Calm down.
Yes?
Yeah. Calm down. Hey. Calm down.
There's a lot of weed in here now. That's what that is.
Yeah. What is that?
I'm not gonna smell it anymore.
Yeah, no, you never know in these days anymore.
Right?
Once the officers wrapped up their work, you'd expect the nonsense to end there. But if that's what you thought, you'd be sorely mistaken.
All right, guys, you done in here? You guys get out of the house, please. Unless y'all got a warrant or something,
Well,
you need to go.
Hold on. We just arrested somebody in here, so we don't have to
Exactly.
go quite yet. We don't have to go quite yet.
Okay.
Just stand by.
Okay. I mean, I get it that you gotta come in here and do your thing, but like, you don't need to be searching for shit.
We're not searching going through anything.
Well, then I guess I can do what I want to do too, right? And that's picking up shit.
Subject
Okay.
information, driver's license not valid, showing local on that.
They are slops, though.
Yes, they are.
And Cassie has a marijuana card, so it doesn't matter if you find weed.
1453.
We're not searching, said the officer as she continued to search the house. Does she think lying to people's faces will get her anywhere?
We got one violation here. They should have never let him out of jail until we dealt with the violation.
Probation state. So why don't they wear badges? They have. I mean, he's got this one probably. Yeah, usually they have that. So they have probable cause already. But that means we're not allowed to search it. If you see something, they'll take it.
Right. Well, that's what I said. I told them. I said we can't search, but always make sure you look around and see what we're. Because she got all upset. I said always make sure you look. Search incident to arrest, but it's not a search.
We're all taught that we as citizens have basic human rights, unless a cop has anything to say about it, right?
Guys, so what does that mean you're going to abscond him? And he goes,
it's when they.
Yeah, he said you're going to show him as an escapee, and I said, oh, and that's a felony warrant. And he goes, yeah. I said, okay, well that's my language. that makes sense. So he said, if you want to just have that, he said 8 to 5 if we run across anybody on probation that we need help with because of an issue, but they only work 8 to 5 or 8 to 5. And the next time the other guy comes out, he's going to work out.
Gotcha.
Have you seen this? This is their warrant.
These cops truly thought they were untouchable. However, these next cops would receive no mercy from their fellows.
I don't have a choice. It's
Yes,
the same
you
for
do.
anybody else.
No, yes you do.
I can't treat anybody any differently.
One of the best feelings in the world is to watch a corrupt officer get owned. In this video, we will be looking at 2 cases where corrupt cops got humbled by higher authority. Starting with the first one, where a drunk female cop tried gaslighting the officers, only to get fired. On May 17, 2022, former Pinellas County Deputy Sheriff Shelby Elise Coniglio was stopped by Officer Kristen Higgins with the St. Petersburg Police Department. As Officer Kristen approached Coniglio's car, she realized something was wrong.
Okay, so driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay.
And my driver's license, please.
Huh?
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay. Do you have your license, registration? No? You don't? Do you have your ID on you? Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm a deputy, but...
Well, that's why I'm asking. Do you have any weapons on you?
I live right there.
Okay.
I would normally, but...
Do you have some kind of ID or anything on you?
My ID is not here, but I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay. Do you have some kind of ID on you?
That way I dropped my friend off and then I went this way because I live right there.
I get that, but I pulled you over because you were flying past everybody and you were cutting.
No, I was just driving
okay, when
the
I was
regular
pulling
way.
behind you, at this point you were going like 56 and a 40. You were flying.
No, I was not flying. I was just
Do you have your registration with your name on it or anything?
Well, this car is not mine, so...
Okay. Do you have anything with your name on it? Is that your driver's license right there?
It's my driver's license and my,
Okay, can I see your driver's license?
Sure.
Do you have your work ID?
No, it's at home in my cruiser.
Okay. Where do you live at?
I live at...
Okay. So not the address on your license?
No. I live right there.
Whose car is this?
My father's.
It's so ironic that the very people who are meant to keep us safe sometimes end up being the ones causing trouble. Just take a look at the intoxicated woman. It's hard to believe.
You're fine.
I put the wrong one.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Yeah.
What's going on tonight?
I have no idea. I'm trying to get home.
Oh, okay. Do you know why she pulled you over?
She said because I'm driving too fast.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a Pinellas County deputy, and I'm just trying to get to my house, which is right there.
Gotcha.
You said you were a deputy?
Yes.
Where at?
Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, you're with us? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How long you been with us?
5 years. I mean, I could get out, I could get in. I mean, you could come in.
No, you're good right now.
Listen, I'm
You're
just
good.
trying to... I don't know, whatever you guys want to do, whatever it
you're
is.
good.
I live at that light right there.
Gotcha.
So if you want to hang out, if you don't want to hang out,
Where you coming from?
not even long. You know Gandy Boulevard?
Mm-hmm.
I picked up someone, brought them over to their house, and then I was going back to my house.
Gotcha.
Because I am just living my life.
I gotcha.
And they actually live with Pinellas.
Next, the officers confirmed that the woman was indeed drunk, which was completely unnecessary, if you ask me. The woman's reaction as she realizes that she is not getting any special treatment is worth watching.
Talking to you, I am getting some signs of impairment. Okay, can I check your eyes real quick?
Really?
Alright, I want to give you every chance to say that you're fine.
This is how you're doing it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't have a choice. It's
Yes,
the same
you do.
for anybody else.
No, yes you do.
I can't treat anybody any differently.
Yes you would.
No.
I wasn't in other people's lanes.
Okay. I'm not going to argue about that. There's dash cam video and all of that, okay? But we're past that point right now. The point is you were stopped. You're showing signs of impairment.
No, I'm not showing.
Okay. All right. I want to give you every opportunity to show
You know
that
what?
that's not the case.
I want to ask.
Uh-huh.
What signs of impairment was I showing?
You've got bloodshot, watery eyes. You have slow
Nope,
speech.
nope. I
Okay.
want to know.
Okay.
Pulling over. What was the signs of impairment?
I'm not gonna.
Because I do not have bloodshot, watery eyes because I have contact lenses in my eyes.
As soon as the woman realizes that the cops are suspicious of her, she tries to take advantage of her position. But the loyal cop turns her down right away. This is a demonstration of cops who value loyalty more than anything.
No, I just want to know.
I explained to you, you smell very strongly of alcohol. Your movements have been very slow and fumbling. You have a very dazed facial expression. All these are signs of impairment. Okay? Again, if you're good to drive, perfect. But I have to investigate that.
No, you have to go over it again.
Okay.
I am showing what exactly?
You have bloodshot, watery eyes. You have slurred speech. You have a
But I'm wearing
odor.
contact lenses.
Okay. You have a strong odor of alcohol coming from your breath.
But I have.
Okay. All right. As I said, I'm just conducting an investigation at this point. I want to give you every opportunity. You're saying that you're fine. I want to give you every opportunity to show me that.
There's no way in hell. No way in hell.
Okay. Can I check your eyes real quick? Just make sure that you're okay.
You're gonna check it? No.
Are you? I want to give you some opportunity to participate in some field sobriety tests. Is that something you'd be willing to do?
And if I wasn't willing to do that?
Judging by the woman's performance on the test, it became very clear that she was intoxicated. It's a shame that people like her are even supposed to be in law enforcement.
At this time, I want to give you the opportunity to participate in 2 more field sobriety tests. Is that something you'd be willing to do?
You think that I'm impaired right now?
As I said,
After eyes.
Yeah.
So in the eyes.
You're showing signs of impairment. I want to give you every opportunity to show me that you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, again, there's 2 additional tests, the walk and turn
Sure.
and the one-leg stand. Is that
I'll
something
do all of the tests.
Okay. Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I'm going to do 2.
Down to your feet.
1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009.
As we could see, she was able to follow the simple instructions given to her, which made them clearer. But even then, she decided to gaslight her colleagues. She truly is a pathetic human being.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights as I read them to you?
Yes.
Having them in mind, do you want to talk to me now? Sure. Okay. So where are you coming from tonight?
I am coming from downtown St. Pete.
Okay. What time do you go downtown?
I went downtown at about 7 p.m.
Okay. Do you come from your place?
Yeah, I live at Bugs Are Eating Me.
What time is it right now without looking, if you had to guess?
12 o'clock.
How much do you have to drink while you were down there?
I didn't have any drink.
Okay. Here's the thing. We both know you've been drinking.
Despite how hard she tries to appear sober, the signs of intoxication were very much visible. One more thing that also made things much clearer was that she is a total manipulator rather than an officer.
Car is registered under your dad's name?
Yes.
Is he close?
No. He's in Orlando. Yeah.
So there's
And I live at that intersection right there.
Is there anyone that can come pick the car up?
Yes, there is.
Who's that?
My sister.
Her sister. Is she close by?
She lives with me.
Oh, okay. Her sister lives right there. What, do you know her number? Or you need it?
Not off the top of my head, I don't. I need my phone, which is in the car.
Alright, I'll bring it to you. What's her name?
Stephanie?
Despite pleading to her status as a deputy sheriff, Coniglio was ultimately cited for careless driving and arrested on suspicion of driving while under the influence. Coniglio submitted to a breath alcohol test. Her BAC registered as 0.206% and 0.219%. She was later fired. If you think Coniglio was full of herself, wait until you see this next case, in which a district attorney thought she was above the law, only to be humbled by an officer.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over.
On April 4th, 2024, Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Dorley received a speeding ticket for traveling 55 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone and failing to stop for the patrol car. A Webster police officer pursued her while she was on her way home, and her reaction upon realizing that actions have consequences was priceless.
55 and a 35. Okay. Can you please come over here? This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free, absolutely.
You just admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
It's
Officer Christopher. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a traffic. This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse. Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir. Good, ma'am. Can you please stay at the back? This is a legal traffic stop. Can you please stay over here?
No. Hey, baby, get your little guy out of here.
Sir, I stopped her for going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road.
And she failed to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you.
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
No. Get out of my fucking house.
I don't know why you're acting like this towards me. Because can you please go to the back of the vehicle?
I'm not going to. I'm home. Okay, 55.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over. When my lights were initiated.
I didn't know you were stopping me. There was lots of other people on the road.
I was right behind you.
Yeah? There were other people on the road too.
Okay, I was directly behind you.
I'm not dealing with you right now.
Can you please step over here?
I'm not going to.
What is the reason you're so against what I'm doing? I'm doing my job. You say you're a DA?
I am the DA.
Okay.
Okay, let me get you my badge. I am the DA of Monroe.
She kept insisting on entering the house and verbally abusing the officer, despite his repeated requests for her to stay outside. It's clear that the officer was just doing his job and had no personal motive.
I am the DA of Monroe County.
I understand that, but that doesn't give you a right to go 55 and a 35. And you even admitted to me that you went 50. I understand that, ma'am. I understand that.
You know what? If you give me a traffic ticket, that's fine. I'm the one who prosecutes it, okay? Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead.
I just don't understand the hostility. I understand you're coming home from work.
And half the time I was on the phone with Dennis, telling him, why are you pulling me over?
You're not even supposed to be on the phone to begin with. You should know that.
Oh, I'm hands-free? Absolutely.
Okay.
You should know the law.
Okay. If it is hands-free, that's great. But at the end of the day, you're going 55 and a 35. That's 20 miles over the speed limit.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. You know what I've been dealing with all day? 3 murders in the city. And do you think I really care if I was going 20 miles over the speed limit?
Sandra couldn't stop boasting about her status, while the officer calmly carried out his duty according to the law. It's all too common for people in positions of authority to forget that the law applies to everyone equally, regardless of their status. It's truly disgraceful.
Waiting for you just to leave.
Well, I'm having a supervisor come because that's what my chief told me to do.
Alright, so you're coming out with 5 minutes. 10.
Do you have your driver's license?
I just showed you my driver's license.
You show me your badge.
Thanks, 7-4. With EMS, the 14-year-old having a seizure, 200 East River Road, apartment 200 on the 3rd floor.
Because I was going 55 up Phillips Road.
10-4, you can show me Juliet.
And I was
She's a DA.
Yep, I know. And I was just trying to pull into my driveway. I was on the phone with Dennis Kohlmeyer saying, would you please tell the person who's following me that I'm almost home?
Ma'am, I understand you were going home, but I started my lights back at Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road, yes,
Yes.
you did, and there are other cars.
At the end of the day, I was stopping you for speed. If you
I've
just
had
stopped.
a really bad day. I've been dealing with murders
And I get
in the
it,
city
and I
all
get
day.
it. We have bad
I'm
days
sorry,
also,
I'm
ma'am.
I'm sorry.
We have bad days also. I'm gonna just add it to the job real quick. You can just go and actually add it. You don't have to use the error. At the end of the day, I was just making a traffic stop, doing my job, what I was supposed to do.
Well, fine. Thank you.
Okay? So now, supervisor's on his way, and then we'll go from there.
Supervisor's coming over.
Huh?
Who?
Sergeant Johnson. I understand you had it. Like, I get it. We all have bad days at work.
And I'm going to go in the house. Seriously. I was speeding on Phillips Road. He turned around. I didn't know if it was me. I wasn't sure because there were other cars going back and forth. That I got to turning into the field press, and I'm like, I'm just going to drive home. That's what I did. So I did this forward. And I got on the phone with Dennis. I don't know. Even before when I turned in and said, you know, it's me that they're stopping. Just tell them it's me. So I don't know. That's weird.
General rule of thumb is if you see the lights kind of pull over.
942.
You know what? There are other cars in full.
942.
I'm just going to pull in.
Yeah, we did the T stuff.
I would advise against that. I mean, you're supposed to pull off to the side of the road if somebody with their emergency lights is coming behind you anyways.
Yeah, I just
Corey, it's fine. Just, we're having supervisors come, and then we'll go from there.
Sandra was in for a surprise when another officer arrived on the scene. She began to explain her side of the story to the new arrival, but to her disbelief, the cop sternly reminded her that drivers are required to pull over when emergency lights are flashing behind them.
Seriously, there's 3 officers here already, and I'm waiting for supervisor.
You guys can go. You guys go. I'll wait here wait for Sarge or LT. Sounds like LT is coming though.
Oh my goodness, I was going 20 miles an hour over the speed limit on Phillips. I didn't pull over, I just figured I'd drive to my driveway instead. You should have run the plate. It's a big black SUV. It's a big black SUV. And now I've got like
Sandra, in frustration, dialed up another call in which she lied that she was going 20 miles an hour. In fact, she was stopped because she was driving above the speed limit of 35.
She called chief, and that's why I requested a supervisor. Okay. And now she wanted to go inside, told her no, you can't go inside, and this is where we're at, so.
Now you made it a bigger deal.
It's a really bigger deal. For Connie, it's a much bigger deal.
Well, you caused that, Sandra. What do you want us to do? Not do our job because of you?
No, it's fine. I said, write me a ticket. But I was just saying, I was not going to stop at Phillips Road at 5:30.
Well, you broke another law because of that. Right? You should know better. That's not attractive. That's an arrestable offense.
You have her ID? I gave it back to her. It's attached to the job and everything, so.
I didn't want to stop at Phillips Road. I was right down the street. I figured I would just stop in my driveway. That's what I figured. I thought it would be easier. Apparently not as well.
I'm still rolling, so.
Yeah, you, I mean, it's your traffic stop. I'm not going to tell you how to handle it.
Yeah.
Which feels necessary.
713. 713. I'll be stepping out at 293 Taft Ave on this. Check for my missing person.
Assume that when I pulled in that most of Western PD knows over here.
Well, we don't. We have to have all police officers probably in here.
job in West, some of them less than a year.
Yeah, I mean, I was just assuming that you all knew what, that I lived here.
They don't. So that's why we go. Yeah. No, a lot of us have, at least everybody working today except for the sergeant.
17 all set. Make contact over the phone. Accidental call.
What's the deal? You got
Yeah,
ticket? What are you going to do? I mean, it's your stop. I'm not going to interfere with that.
Yeah. I get that she came home. I mean, obviously, if I just trying to,
I explained that to her. It makes no sense to you.
The scene was tense as multiple police officers, along with their supervisor, arrived to restore order. The situation only escalated as the culprit refused to admit her blatant disregard for the law.
The county, but also I don't want to not do my job and not at least write her something. So
No, I get it. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to.
I'll at least write her the freaking going 55 and a 20.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I got discretion whether or not.
No, I get it. I understand.
So I'm at least going to start the one ticket. All right, ma'am. So I'm issuing you speed in zone 55 and a 35.
That's fine. I'll take care of it since I'll be prosecuting myself.
Okay. At the end of the day, if you see my lights and sirens behind you, and obviously they're going off, just pull over. We can have a conversation and be on our way. I kept my eye on your vehicle. I'm not going to check my computer to see what plate it is if a vehicle is not stopping for me. I want to keep my eyes on that vehicle for my safety, so I make it home at the end of the day. Okay?
I apologize, but
I'm sorry that you had a bad day,
yeah.
and I'm sorry it went this way, but I do respect what you do. Have a good day, man.
But I would say, here's something else that Paul Dennis on this. You know the house
952 radio is completely unreadable.
Dorley has apologized in a video, an interview with WHEC TV, Channel 10, and a column in the Democrat and Chronicle. I had just come from work. I was dealing with 3 homicides over the weekend. But we all have bad days and stress, and it was wrong for me to take it out on an officer that was simply doing his job, Dorley said. All 9 members of the Rochester City Council sent a letter to State Attorney General Letitia James asking her to investigate the incident. Do you think the DA deserves a harsher punishment for her behavior, or do you believe her apology? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery, signing off.